welcome back to Cosmetics Anonymous. I am your favorite new mama, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is all about this whole Jordyn Woods fiasco. I have to lend my 2 cents on this because today when I saw Khloe's little fucking tweet, it had me heated. You guys don't even understand how mad I got. Like, I was tweeting up a fucking storm. And usually, like, you know, I like to follow the blogs and stuff, and I like to be up to date in a sense, but I don't follow celebrities on Instagram and stuff like that. Like, I don't follow a lot of celebrities, I should say. I follow like Tracy Ellis Ross, like so I don't follow a lot of celebrities, but I definitely like to go into the shade room and peep the comments and stuff. So obviously when this whole Jordyn Woods thing happened, I knew about it. And so I just want to take you guys on a ride. We're gonna take it all the way back and start at Miss Kim Kardashian herself. Kim Kardashian was dating Reggie Bush. And you know what was happening when she was dating Reggie Bush? Consequence, if you're unfamiliar with who Consequence is, well, girl, look him up. But Consequence was dropping Kim and Kanye off at the hotel so that they could fuck while she was in a relationship. And that didn't end because when Kanye was dating Amber Rose, which is, I think it might be around the same time Reggie Bush was in the picture, or maybe just shortly after that, Kim and Kanye were fucking while Amber Rose and Kanye were together. So that's our first example to look at, okay? And this is Khloe Kardashian's sister we're talking about here, her older sister. Next, we're gonna talk about Blac Chyna, because guess what? Blac Chyna and Tyga were, I think they were engaged. They had a child together, and Blac Chyna and Kim Kardashian were what? Best friends for life. When Kylie and Tyga got together, Blac Chyna and Kim Kardashian were best friends. Doesn't this sound familiar? I think it might sound familiar. Kylie Jenner, who was underage, fucking Tyga at the time that Tyga and Blac Chyna were together, and Chyna and Kim were best fucking friends. We're gonna talk about Trina and Khloe Kardashian being friends. And Trina and French Montana had a thing going the fuck on. And you know what happened? Khloe Kardashian ended up doing what? Oh, that's right, dating French motherfucking Montana. Make it make sense. We see a pattern here. And this is not a secret. This is public fucking knowledge, okay? So then, it doesn't end there, okay? It does not end there. Justine Skye was dating Travis Scott. Justine Skye and Kylie Jenner were pretty much best friends. And Justine Skye and Kendall Jenner are actually still best friends. And what happened with Kylie Jenner and Justine Skye? Kylie started dating or started fucking Travis Scott, and she got her a little baby out the mix and then started dating him full time. That's her baby daddy now. Her best friend's ex-boyfriend is her baby daddy. Do we see where I'm going with this or not? So then we have Khloe Kardashian again, and we have Tristan Thompson. And Tristan Thompson was in a relationship, and his girlfriend at the time, whose name actually happens to be Jordyn, she was pregnant. I think she was in her final trimester. And whether they broke up or not is beyond the point. She was in her final trimester, and what happened? Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson got together. So I'm really trying to wrap my head around how these sisters are trying to drag and bully Jordyn Woods when they have done the same thing to multiple women. It makes absolutely no sense, and it's fucking offensive, okay? Period. I want to touch on the fact that Tristan Thompson and his ex-girlfriend Jordyn, they were having a child together. And unbeknownst to her, their relationship was over. And he was moving on up with Khloe Kardashian. Why? I don't know, because Jordyn is so freaking beautiful and like, he's dumb. It spoke volumes of the type of woman that Khloe Kardashian was, because who the fuck in their right mind would date a man that has a whole ass baby on the way? Who? And it's not like this baby was an accident, you know? It's not like this baby was a one night stand thing. This was his girlfriend that he had gotten pregnant, and then third trimester rolled around and he up and left to date Khloe Kardashian. My even bigger problem with that situation is the fact that Khloe Kardashian was taunting Jordyn while she was going through her pregnancy and posting on Instagram, and she was publicly throwing shade towards her because she was now dating Jordyn's ex-boyfriend. So why do we feel sorry for Khloe Kardashian again? Oh, that's right, we fucking don't. That was just a little timeline. I just wanted to give a couple of examples of the pot calling the kettle black before I started talking exclusively about the Jordyn Woods situation. But before I even get into Jordyn Woods, let's talk about the last time Tristan Thompson got his ass in trouble while Khloe was then pregnant. Khloe Kardashian was pregnant. I believe she was in her third trimester as well, and that's how they coined the nickname third trimester Tristan or third trimester Thompson. While she was pregnant, what was his ass doing? Out with bitches, gallivanting and cheating with bitches and getting caught like a dumbass. When that happens and you're pregnant, what is your job to do, hunty? If you're not married especially, your job is to leave. Leave the situation alone. What did Khloe Kardashian do? Khloe Kardashian decided she did not want to leave the situation alone. She told everybody on the internet that was actually defending her dumb ass to mind their business. She was going to deal with it how she wanted to deal with it. And she took his ass back. And she tried to work that shit out. And so at that point, everybody was like, all right, we don't feel bad for you, bitch, because he gonna do it again. He showed you already that he's a dog. First of all, you knew he was a dog, because what man is leaving their pregnant girlfriend and dating somebody else? You knew what kind of person he was. So we're not going to act surprised here. Not to mention, he's from Brampton. I'm from Toronto. Brampton is looked at as the bottom of the barrel, okay? My dad lives in Brampton, okay? He's definitely bottom of the barrel ass nigga. And to top it off, these are Jamaican men we're talking about. I'm not even going to get into that. But if you know, you know. You're dating a bottom of the barrel Jamaican Canadian man that lives or lived in Brampton, Ontario. I mean, that in itself is an L. That in itself is a fucking L, period. And I was sitting here today thinking, like, how could somebody with so much fucking money be this much of a bum? Like, Khloe Kardashian is a legit fucking bum. She's a bum ass bitch. I don't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it. If Tristan Thompson left his pregnant girlfriend to be with Khloe Kardashian, why did Khloe ever think that it wouldn't happen to her? Somebody please enlighten me. You lose them, how you get them. And that is the truest tea you will ever fucking sip on, okay? Now that we have gotten all that out the way, let's shed some light on the Jordyn Woods situation, because this situation has been talked about on the internet for the last week or so, and quite frankly, I wasn't really following it until I saw her little ass merchant to sit at the red table talk, okay? So, obviously I heard and I knew some of what was going on, but like, to me, my first thoughts were publicity stunt. The new season is about to air for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and this is good drama. And I'm like, if anything, Kristen paid this girl, she secured a bag, and this is her launch into the public eye officially. And a part of me still kind of believes it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't think anybody wants to be treated or bullied like this for a bag. Even if it was $10 million, your reputation is not worth it. And if you're that desperate, then, you know, you might do it. But after watching Red Table Talk, I don't feel that energy from Jordyn. I guess we could start with the tweet that brought me here today. So once Red Table Talk aired, Khloe Kardashian decided to hop on Twitter and tweet, "Why are you lying at Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. By the way, you are the reason my family broke up." I said, bitch, oh hell the fuck no you did not. Bitch, your family? What family? One, you and Tristan are not married. Two, it's clear and evident that Tristan does not give a single fuck about you. I saw a tweet today on the timeline that said that Tristan is literally going to have to fuck on Bruce, aka Caitlyn Jenner, for Khloe to leave him alone. I fucking fell out. I was like, I think this might be the truth. Like, what is it going to take for her to get it? You guys made a kid together. And he low-key secured a bag. He finessed the fuck out of her. And what does Khloe get in return? Public fucking shame. Like, what? I just can't believe she tried to say, by the way, you are the reason my family broke up. Because on Red Table Talk, Jordyn Woods said out of her own mouth, she knows she's not the reason because they were basically already broken up. He was her ex-boyfriend. Khloe and Tristan were not really together. I mean, you guys have a kid together. Why does Tristan have his own house in Calabasas? Like, I'm confused. Like, what? How is Tristan having a party and Khloe and True are not present at this party? How is he throwing a party like he's single? Like, it's a bachelor pad. If he has a family, I don't get it. Somebody please make it make sense. Because my husband could not do that. And when we were not married, he still could not do that. So I'm very fucking confused. And yeah, they're rich and they have multiple homes, but it still makes no fucking sense. The relationship was over when he fucking cheated on you while you were pregnant. That's when the relationship ended. That's when he got tired and bored and left you for fucking dead. So we're not gonna blame Jordyn for the end of your relationship. Like, they're really trying to pin this on her and spin this narrative that it's her fault. No, it's your fault for one, staying with him, and two, it's his fault because he is the one that's supposed to be faithful in the relationship. Fuck all that other shit. Fuck all the other noise. Who cares if Jordyn is like family? Like, no. It was his job to stay faithful to you, his woman. But it's clear that you're not even fucking together and it was kind of just for the cameras and to look good like a family unit because Jordyn exposed that. I don't think she meant to expose it, but she did on the Red Table Talk when she said she knows that she's not the reason that you guys are not together. It's obvious. It's blatant. Like, girl. Not only that, but Jordyn said that she has apologized and Khloe's over here saying that she has not apologized. I personally don't see why Jordyn would go on Red Table Talk and have to lie about anything because she's already been dragged through the mud. Like, people are harassing her at this point. And that was one of the things that was really irritating to me when I first heard about this. Because what happened was, when I saw it break on the blogs, I went to Jordyn's Instagram page to check her comments and I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe people were really in her comments saying the worst of the worst to her. And I'm like, how do you guys have the balls to even do that? But because I'm on YouTube, I know what it's like. Like, I know that people are going to have troll accounts and fake accounts and even from their real accounts and say outlandish shit to you and there's nothing you can do about it, you know? Like, people are really out here telling her to kill herself. Like, they're saying horrible things and she's being bullied for doing to Khloe Kardashian what she's done to Trina, what she's done to Tristan's ex-girlfriend. And the thing about it is Jordyn approached this whole situation with so much class and poise because let me tell you, if it was me, I would have been at somebody's house whooping their ass, okay? Because you're not going to publicly drag me. And that was one of my big fucking issues. Once the story broke, Khloe, Malika, who was dating a married man, Chinks drugs, hello, hi, how are you? Like, you don't have a leg to stand on. This is what pisses me off. Larsa Pippen, who fucking cheated on Scottie motherfucking Pippen for Future. Future, the same nigga that said no fat girls are allowed in the club last night. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's what's going on? Really? And we're gonna let these hoes, these fucking hoes, the ones that are sleeping with married men and the ones that are cheating on their spouse with Future, one of the dirtiest, doggiest niggas of our generation, we're gonna let them dog a 21-year-old girl? Really? That really, really irritated me, because I'm like, even if she did what she did, after it happened, it's clear that Jordyn's not the one that pushed the story out. They leaked the story, because this could have been handled real quietly and nobody would have ever had to know about it. But the story was told to Jason Lee, and I'm almost 100% certain that whoever told the story came from the Kardashian clan. It wasn't one of his writers were at the party. Bitch, bye. Like, no. And even in Red Table Talk, Jordyn said she doesn't know anything about people getting their phones taken away because she had her phone with her the whole time. Her phone didn't get taken away. So there's a lot of things that or a lot of angles that this could be looked at, but I stand with Jordyn. I am standing with this black woman, because we've seen it time and time again that they like to pull this fucking charade and play the victim. They're not victims, and they're trying to bully this girl, and I'm not here for it at all. I tweeted and I said, I don't care if the girl fucked this nigga on camera, I'm still defending her. Period. I'm still gonna defend her, because we already knew what kind of dude Tristan was. We already knew that. And we don't feel sorry for Khloe because she stayed with him. If my man ever cheated on me while I'm fucking with child, are you dumb? Girl, have some self-worth. And that's why she's really mad, because she knows she has no fucking self-worth. She knows she's not fucking cute. Jordyn is gorgeous, okay? I mean, I don't blame Tristan. I would have kissed Jordyn too. Shoot, she's fucking gorgeous. Her body's popping. Like, Khloe Kardashian, in the words of Kim Kardashian, bitch, you look like a troll, bitch. Really. So once Khloe tweeted this fucking tweet, I said, shut the fuck up, ho. Trina and French, pregnant Jordyn and Tristan, bitch, you had it coming. Leave Jordyn alone. This is called karma. This is what happens when you do it to other people. Don't be throwing rocks and hiding your hands. She was literally on Instagram dogging Jordyn. Not Jordyn Woods, the original Jordyn. She was literally on Instagram taunting her when she started dating Tristan Thompson. So why do we feel bad for her? We don't. Like, you cannot feel bad for her. And the fact that all of them have somehow stole somebody's boyfriend, Kylie's done it twice, Khloe's done it twice, and I'm sure there's plenty more that we don't know of. If you guys are going to try to belittle Jordyn, at least look at yourself first and be like, oh, wait a second, that's the same shit I did. Because how are you guys so quick to call Jordyn out? Like, I'm really just not gonna let them bully this girl. I'm so fucking irritated. And then, to make me even more mad, Jeffree Star decided to enter his 2 fucking cents. Shut the fuck up, okay? Anytime he gets a chance, the slightest chance to drag a black woman, he's so quick to do it, and it's irritating. Like, why did he have to say anything? Why is he trying to add fuel to the fire? He did call out Jordyn and say that she's lying, but he also called out Tristan and Khloe and told them to shut the fuck up and just co-parent, which I actually agree with. But I'm not here for him saying anything about fucking Jordyn. He needs to just stay the fuck out of it. I'm so irritated by that shit. Talking about Calabasas. Everybody in Calabasas knows. Like, the streets are talking. Boy, bye. Like, boy, bye. If that was the case, then this would have come out a long time ago. It wouldn't have taken some fucking party where she's drunk or he's drunk or whatever the case is for this to all unfold if they've been messing around for months now. Why would Jordyn mess around with Tristan? Jordyn said on Red Table Talk that she doesn't want or need Khloe Kardashian situation. And I said, you're fucking right. I was dying. I'm like, you better tell it on the mountaintop, sis. Nobody wants that shit. Everybody knows that Tristan is a dog. And there's no reason that anybody would want him. You know? Jordyn could get a lot of niggas with her looks. Tristan, definitely not one of the guys that she's looking to. Now, do I think that what she said on Red Table Talk was everything? Do I think it was the whole truth? Do I think she's still leaving out some parts? A part of me does. And it's probably because there's already been so much said and so much damage done. There's no point in her to tell exactly what happened, every detail of it. But I still don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, this ain't new. They've done it to people, and now she's done it to Khloe, and I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad for Khloe. She went on Red Table Talk with a lot of class, and she stated that she was sorry. She stated that she's not here to point fingers or do the blame game thing. It's not about that. She's not trying to clear her name. But at the end of the day, if people are starting to harass you and your families, if she's saying her mother can't even go to the grocery store, like her little sister can't even go to school, that's when it's a problem, and that's when she has to speak up. She was forced to speak up because this whole entire time she's been really quiet. And let's not forget that the first day that this popped up, Tristan had tweeted and deleted talking about all cap or some bullshit, basically saying like it's fake news, only for it to turn around and be the truth. So I feel like there's lots of missing pieces to the story, but I still feel like Jordyn went on Red Table Talk and she handled it really nicely, and she never dragged Khloe in the process. She never dragged the family, even though they've been slandering her name since this story broke. Let's not forget that the other day Tristan posted that he was out eating some ghetto ass hamburger helper looking food, and there was a hand with fingernails sitting across from him, and we don't know who the fuck the mystery woman was, but I can tell you what, it wasn't his sister. So I mean, it's clear that this man is a single man. So even though girl code would say, hey, don't sleep or don't kiss or don't, you know, associate yourself with my ex, my current, whoever it is, even though girl code would state that, we have to remember and keep in mind that these bitches do not follow girl code. Therefore, whoever you're hanging out with doesn't need to follow girl code either, because y'all have set the standard. If Kylie Jenner can go ahead and fuck Justine Skye's ex-boyfriend, then I don't see what the problem is with Jordyn fucking Tristan, who is Khloe's ex-boyfriend. She didn't get pregnant by him. She ain't trying to have a baby by him. And she's even stated that she did not have sex with him. She also stated she would do a lie detector test. And some people say she's only saying that so that she'll look like she's telling the truth. Sure, we could say that, but at the end of the day, I felt she was being genuine when I was watching her. I didn't feel like she was, you know, telling too many lies, or I feel like she wasn't the most comfortable telling this story. And who the fuck would be? Because at the end of the day, everybody's been looking at her and throwing a scarlet letter on her for the last week or so and calling her out and bullying her. I wouldn't want to show my face either. It's not worth it. There's no amount of publicity or money that is worth it. Like, they tried to ruin her by exposing this story, because like I said, this could have been handled really quietly. If Jeffree Star is stating that people already knew that Tristan and Jordyn were hooking up from before, then obviously it was on the hush hush, and it could have stayed on the hush hush, and it could have been dealt with really quietly. their money is very long, and they could have fixed it, but what they did was they used it to their advantage to get the momentum up for the show, because last season's ratings were not that great. Let's not forget that. They say the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. I feel like if Kendall and Justine Skye can be friends still after Kylie done had a whole baby for Travis Scott, Jacques Webster, okay? If that is the case, then I don't see why Jordyn and Kylie can't remain friends because Khloe's baby daddy kissed Jordyn. I mean, y'all, she ruined your relationship over a kiss when the rumor that was going around was that Tristan got another bitch pregnant while you were pregnant, and this is what ruined your relationship. This girl. Okay, Khloe. All right. Okay. But yeah, they're definitely some fucking birds. Like, sorry, Salem, I don't mean to swear in front of you. They're definitely some birds. Like, you guys cannot bully this girl. And you know, I'm happy that Kylie is kind of staying out of it when it comes to the publicity part, because they are best friends. They damn live together. Like, it's a really sad and unfortunate situation. But at the end of the day, with the way they've tried to publicly shame this girl, what choice did she have but to come out and say, look, this is what happened and this is what it is, and I'm sorry. I wish I could change it, but I can't. It's really telling what kind of people the Kardashians think that they are, because how are you guys so quick to call out Jordyn when your family has been doing the same thing? That's what I need them to explain. Come and let's talk about it. That's the real tea I want to talk about. Like, talk about yourselves first before you go pointing your finger at Jordyn and calling her all these names and doing all these things. And until they do that, I don't want to hear nothing else from them bitches. Like, to me, it's really, really, really crazy that they have all this nerve to be calling out poor Jordyn when she made a mistake, okay? But she's addressed it, and she did it the best way she could, and it's clear that she wants to be forgiven. But it's also clear that these are not the kind of people that you want in your life, you know? I don't think that they're good for her. Because if this little incident can make them all be so quick to turn their backs on her and not give Tristan any of the blame, and she's talking about, he's my baby daddy, like, he's the father of my child, so blah blah blah. He's addressing it privately, Jordyn's addressing it publicly, so I'm gonna address her publicly. Bitch, y'all been addressing her publicly. What was she supposed to do? Sit there and tech fuck? Like, that's why I'm so annoyed, because I'm like, how are you guys doing this and not seeing where you guys are wrong? She's not the only wrong one in the situation. The fact of the matter is, when Jordyn went on Red Table Talk, she said, I know I fucked up. And that's what we needed to hear. She knows she fucked up. And we're not defending Jordyn's actions. We're not saying, yeah, take her man, blah, blah. That's not what we're saying. But what we are saying is, if you guys can do it, so can she, and you guys can't call her out for it. Just because she's doing a you on you, okay? She pulled a Kardashian on a Kardashian, a Jenner on a Kardashian, and they don't like that shit because they think they're superior. But guess what, baby? Not today and not the fuck ever. Where are you going? You caused too much trouble, Salem. So, you know, everybody has an opinion about it. Everybody's stating their position. This is my position. I stand with Jordyn Woods, okay? And nobody can change my mind about that. Ooh. I hope I'm not missing any key points. I think what I really wanted to highlight here was that all she did was what they do, and they have a problem with it because it's happening to them. But how do they think Amber Rose was feeling when Kim was fucking Kanye? How do they think Justine Skye felt when this bitch got pregnant for her ex? There's so many niggas in LA. I know you guys are desperate to have a baby that's half black, but there's so many niggas in LA, And this is not how we should go about it. You guys are famous. They're literally popping. Like, they could have anybody, but instead they want to go after people that were either already in relationships with people that they were associated with, or people that were in relationships, period. Why can't you guys find a single person to fuck and make a baby with? Like, they have an agenda for everything, and they're so untrustworthy, and I still can't freaking tell if this is the work of Kris Jenner or if this is real life. And Jordyn's saying it's her real life, it's not a publicity stunt, but I'm just like, how the fuck do you get into this? Out of all the niggas, she gonna go for the bottom of the barrel nigga too? And she's saying that he kissed her on the way out. She didn't really take in what happened, but she never ran to tell Kylie, which is what I would have done right away. I would have been like, let me tell you something. Oh, and that's something I really have to fucking touch on. I guess they knew Jordyn went to Tristan's house to party. I need to know, if you are in a relationship, why do you have to call your sister's best friend, your little sister's best friend, to find out what was going on at this party? You should never be that insecure in your relationship, number one, if you're in a real relationship. Number two, you don't have a relationship without trust. And clearly she didn't trust Tristan, because if she's calling Jordyn to find out what was going on at the party, and Jordyn's telling her basically nothing with these women, which is obviously a lie, because of course nothing was going on with the women, because it was going on with Jordyn. However, if it wasn't Jordyn that night, baby, it would have been another bitch. Okay, one of the other bitches that went there. Because it's clear this is how he gets down. He's not the monogamous type, okay? Remember when Benzino was trying to tell, was it Stevie? Monogamy? He don't know how to spell it. He don't know how to say it. He don't know what it is. He doesn't know what monogamy is. He can't do it. He cannot practice monogamy, okay? He wants to do polygamy. That's what Tristan Thompson wants to do. So unless Khloe Kardashian can get with it, she needs to fucking get lost. Hey, don't eat my beauty blender. Girl, all I know is I'm not checking up with my little sister's best friend to see what was going on at a house party. When I live up the street. Bitch, now bitch, I would have been at the house party. My man's not throwing a house party and I'm not invited. What? No. Say what? Say what? Say Khloe Kardashian is canceled. Say it. Say she's canceled. Ooh. Yeah. Say Khloe Kardashian's canceled, okay? Alright, you heard it. Salem said Khloe Kardashian is canceled. Cancel that whole Nino bitch. Bye. See you never. And again, I apologize for cursing in front of these. Oh, you can't understand but me, can you? What do you think about Jordyn Woods? What do you think about Jordy? You just want to eat beauty blenders? Hugs for Jordyn Woods. You see? Salem knows what the... she knows the fucking vibes, okay? But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to really say about this whole situation, because it really had me fucked up. Like, I was really going in on Twitter today. I'll insert my tweet so you guys can see what I was saying. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about this whole entire charade, and if you're team Jordyn or team Khloe, or I keep forgetting to fucking elaborate. So last thing, nobody is holding Tristan accountable. They're only pretending to hold him accountable. Like, it's actually ridiculous. It doesn't matter if he's the father of her child or not. He needs to be held accountable. On the internet, he's being looked at as unbothered and all kinds of foolishness, but Jordyn's getting dragged. It makes no sense. Two people are guilty here, okay? And Khloe is the third guilty person because she is the one that decided that she's gonna stay with him despite knowing what kind of guy he was. She's literally just trying to find somebody to blame on why her relationship isn't working out. Newsflash, bitch, he just doesn't want you. He's just not that into you. Have you ever seen that movie? Oh. So, what did he do? Young. So that's what time it is, okay, Mrs. Wolf? That's what time it is. Get it together, accept it, and move on, move forward. Go find another person to date, somebody real low-key that's not an athlete, because Lamar Odom and Tristan Thompson clearly ain't it, honey. Okay, Lamar Odom said yo pum pum smells like earring backs, and Tristan Thompson is trying to do everything and anything to get the fuck away from you. If you can't see it, baby, you just gotta pay attention to the signs. He don't want you, okay? He might not even want Jordyn, but he was gonna do whatever the fuck he could do to get the fuck away from you. Love is hard, baby. Especially when kids are in the mix. But that's why you don't become a baby mama for a damn basketball player. A young one at that. One from Brampton at that. That's why you don't, okay? That's why you're really mad. Y'all should have taken a page from Courtney's book. She knew men were trash. She knew all them niggas was trash. So she got what she wanted out of the relationship. Her beautiful children. And she moved on with her life. And she learned how to co-parent. And she don't want to be with Scott Disick. She just wants to have her family. And she used men for what they're good for. Creating babies. Only she didn't choose a Jamaican man from motherfucking Brampton to do it, okay? That's what your ass gets, period. So that is all I have to say. They need to start holding that man accountable and stop trying to sugarcoat shit, because there's nothing to sugarcoat. And what they need to do is leave Jordyn the fuck alone, because I'm fucking popping off, okay? I'm swinging, bitch. I will go to Calabasas and I will fight Khloe Kardashian for Jordyn once this baby drops. But yeah, I love you all, and I can't wait to see my comment section. I know it's going to be a riot, because it always is. And yeah, I love you all so much, and we'll definitely see you in the next one.